Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How are you, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see y'all. What we do this morning? It's good to see y'all. How y'all doing? We about to do what it do. We about to get into the foolery. Okay? Good morning. Lost in translation. Melania, how are you? Maya, what's going on, baby? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning? So we about to get into some foolery. The title of this nonsense is Modern Women Have No Shame. Okay? Modern women have no shame. Shout out to Mrs. She Said, because I'm using one of her words, shame. Hashtag shame on Sundays, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune into Mrs. She Said, okay? Also, make sure you tune into Lost in Translation podcast. This brother always speak truth and facts, honey. He always on point. Y'all check him out, okay? Check him out. So, why I say this, that we we don't have any shame in the melanated community. It's because a lot of foolery happen in our community, and you'll have other women that will co-sign it. See, back in our great grandmother time and our grandmother time, women did foolery. They did hoism. They did all that. Shout out to kosher. They did hoism. They did a lot of nonsense. But the thing is that the other women didn't co-sign it. They would say, "Oh, she doing that nasty work. She out there doing that nasty work." They didn't co-sign it. But the women now, we co-sign it. When she got too many baby daddies, we say, "Well, they just left her like that." That's what we say. We co-sign the foolery. Oh well, they just left her with those children. Anytime something happened, we co-sign it. And this is why a lot of our sisters think what they're doing is right. Because we co-sign it. Good morning, Mr. Goodbread. How are you, sir? Side, how are you, honey? Maria, what's going on? Mo, hey, Mo, what's up, baby? So we co-sign a lot of the foolery. This is why our sisters think that it makes sense for them to do nonsense. Hey, Almond Eyes, what's up, baby? This is why a lot of our sisters think it's okay. It's only a handful of us women who come out on social media and say, my sisters is doing wrong. It's not a lot of us because you can check the comment section, okay? You can check the comment section and you'll see other women that will co-sign the foolery. It's not enough of us that's saying, baby, that's not right. You ain't supposed to have that many baby daddies. You ain't supposed to have that many children. You understand? You ain't supposed to be out here selling in your pussy. See, it's not a lot of us that is up here telling them that this is wrong. It's not a lot of us in the comment section that's saying this don't make sense. See, shame ran our community back then. Shame ran it. But it was only until people in the community that was of high standards, like here you go, you got our pastor, the bishop, okay, the deacon and all this other stuff. When they started doing foolery and then using the Bible and co-signing it, okay, use the Bible and co-sign it, okay, that's our problem. Using the Bible and co-signing it. A lot of people will use the Bible, they use the Holy Bible and co-sign their foolery. You understand? But they will only give you half of the scripture. So when you say, judge ye not and ye shall not be judged, okay, they forget the rest of the part. When you say, who is without sin cast the first stone, they don't say the rest of the part. So a lot of people think that that's the ending part. We don't go and read it for ourselves. I'm guilty of that too. I'm guilty of that too. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm a Bible thumper. I am not. I am not, honey. Let me not even get up here and lie. I am not. But the thing is, when you learn the second part of the scripture, you understand. You understand. Hey, Tracy, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Go ahead, Trey. What's going on, baby? So that's the problem. Because we will go and use the Bible to do foolery. Just check this out. You saw Pastor, life is good. How are you, baby? You saw Pastor doing something with Sister Mary, okay? Sister Gina, okay? And so now Pastor know you saw them. Pastor know you saw him, okay? So Sunday morning, the first scripture is, judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. Because Pastor done something wrong, he know you saw him. So now your heart will be like, okay, well, maybe it wasn't the way I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? But in all the and let me share something with you. In your mind, okay, and your first mind, you were right. Pastor was doing some nonsense. Most of the time, this is what our community use. We will use the Bible to co-sign foolery, even though we know it's wrong. You feel me? All of us grew up with the Bible. All of us. Every melanated family in America originated from the Holy Word. It's only until some of us said, okay, no, this is not working for me. Let me go to a different religion. That's it. Okay? But all of us, okay, all of us that are African American, we originated from the Holy Word. I'm just saying. That's all we were taught. Our great 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 grandmothers and grandfathers were taught from the Holy Bible, because the slave masters had to keep us under control, so they used the Bible for that. Okay, and the truth is, the Bible originated from Ethiopia. It originated from Africa. What they did was they took some stuff out. Okay, that's in the Bible we see today. But the original Bible came from Africa. It is not a Caucasian, or y'all say white man language. It is not. It is originated from the motherland. It's from Africa. And I got to stop using the motherland because Russia deemed Africa the motherland. And that's... So now, all I'm saying is that we don't do shame. We do not do shame. That's why a lot of our sisters do foolery out here on social media. We do not do a correction. Y'all see, when our sisters have these big, beautiful baby showers and it look like bridal showers, all we put is congratulations, We know you ain't married. We know you ain't married. But we up here like, congratulations, congratulations. She come and she tells social media, oh, I'm having a baby, and this is her number 5, and we know she ain't married. We ain't see nothing that said, congratulations, you married. Why are we saying congratulations? Why are we saying congratulations? We do that. We do that. We go and celebrate foolery. I'm just saying, that's what we do. They will go and drop a bag on a big ass baby shower looking like a bridal party. And we will go and get in the comments and say, congratulations, girl, congratulations. And doggone well, she ain't got no husband. She ain't got no husband. Good morning, Mr. He said. I was just talking about your wife. Hashtag shame, y'all. Tune into Sundays, y'all. Hashtag shame, Mrs. She said. I'm just saying. We co-sign every foolery that our sisters do. This is the problem. When and then it doesn't just have to be me. It doesn't just have to be me say something. There's a lot of content creators, okay, that are women that come to the forefront and say, nah, that shit don't make no sense. Don't get excited for that. She on baby daddy number 5. Don't get excited for that. Why are we excited? And then when we go and try to correct our sisters, this is when you get called you's a mammy. Okay, you look like Shirley from The Color Purple. Okay, you look like Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, you a pick me. All this nonsense that they will get up here and preach. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is what we do. This is the nonsense that we do. And we think it's all right. Just like yesterday, Sunday, I put out some reels and I was like, if you ain't take care of that baby 365 days in a year, if you don't know what kind of school this baby went to, you don't know the teachers, you ain't never see this baby dress up in a school uniform, you ain't never took this baby nowhere and everything like that, you don't celebrate Mother's Day. It's not for you, baby. You don't celebrate Mother's Day. It ain't for you. Go sit down. This is the problem. Everybody who you gave birth, you a mama. You gave birth, you a mama. We not doing that no more. We don't care if you gave birth. If you didn't take care of that baby 365 days a year, you ain't nobody mama. You's an incubator, damn it. That's what you are. You an incubator. That's what it is. That's what we gonna start calling you. If you didn't take care of that baby for 365 days a year, you's a damn incubator. Yes. Because y'all get out here and you will call our brothers deadbeat. Good morning, Red Lipstick Vibe. How are you, honey? You would get out here, call our brothers deadbeats. They ain't doing shit. They ain't never want to do nothing. Let me share something with you. Some of y'all out here, you're incubators. You are incubators. You will give birth to this baby. And then your mama, your auntie, your god sister, and everybody will end up with this baby. Because you want to run the streets. Just like this woman that sat up there and said she giving her babies to CPS. And don't you know that same night she was out in the club dancing, gave those babies to CPS because she's overwhelmed. How is it when our sisters give, okay? How is it that when our sisters give their baby away, okay, they give their baby away, it makes sense. I'm just saying, it makes sense. When they give their babies away. Why does it make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got a cold. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute, y'all. That's the problem, y'all. That's the biggest problem. Because we will sit up here. She went, gave those kids, okay, gave those kids away. Gave those kids away, y'all. Excuse me. Because I'm not feeling well, y'all. This baby came home and gave me a cold, baby. I ain't feeling well at all. Go and give these babies away to CPS, okay? Gave these kids away and was at the club shaking her ass like it made sense. I'm sorry. She overwhelmed. And this is why I say the father is needed. Because when you overwhelmed, you tell your husband, honey, I need some time for myself. Let me go out with my friends, or let me go to a spa, go get my hair, my nails done. Because us women, we need a release too. You need a release from children too. This is why 2 parents is needed. This is why 2 parents is needed. Because God knows you need a release from these monsters. We love our children. but they act like monsters. Excuse me, y'all. They act like monsters sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. They act like monsters sometimes. So we need a release from them sometimes. Do you feel what I'm saying? I hope I'm landing well. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because we just sit up here, we pushing out these babies. Y'all think y'all can raise these babies on your own. You doing mamahood by yourself. Nobody is there for support, but you put yourself in that predicament, my sisters. You put yourself. Y'all will get up here and say, my baby daddy did this, my baby daddy did that, but let me share something with you. You opened up the gates for him to do it. Thank you, Mrs. She said, I hope I do. These kids come home with all types of bugs and they just decimate the house. And Lysol is the friend, honey. Lysol is your friend when everybody come home sick. So that's the whole problem that I have. I have that problem because you're doing all types of nonsense, and then this is what you do. You blame the baby daddy. You blame the baby daddy. Now, let me share something with you. I'm not sitting here saying he not at fault. I'm not sitting here saying he not. But the problem is, mama, you opened up the gates. You opened up the gates. Some of us lay with men that don't even deserve to get pussy. We lay with men who don't deserve to get pussy. Yes, we do. And then we wind up having babies that's running around here and ain't got no daddy. They ain't got no direction or nothing. No direction. They don't know where they're going. Because no strong foundation is guiding these kids. I'm just saying. We're going to have to call a spade a spade. Because if the foundation is not strong, the kids will go be doing haywire shit. They will be doing haywire bullshit. The structure is not strong. Everybody is doing foolery. The kids don't have to answer to nobody. That's you. The one thing I understand, and me going to school for teacher parent conferences and being around the school and stuff like that, or if my son got in a disagreement with another child or something like that, and the first time when we get to the school, okay, when I gotta first come to the school, the school already know me, principal already know me, teachers already know me, okay. First thing they tell me is, well, this child don't, and they make me feel so angry. I get so mad. They tell you, well, this child don't have a 2-parent home. That's why the child act like that. So now I'm supposed to have pity because the child don't have a 2-parent home. The child don't have 2-parent home. So I'm supposed to feel pity because I got a 2-parent home and I got to talk to my kid and tell my kid, calm down. Don't go up there and wreck shop. Don't go up there and do that. So now the principal, the teachers, they lay on the parents who are a 2-parent home. Please talk to your child, because this child, when we call a parent and they parent is cussing and screaming and they don't know how to talk to they kids. And I kid you not, when I went a couple weeks ago to the school, mama got in there. You know she is only her. She up there cursing the secretary out. The secretary ain't got nothing to do with your child misbehaving. Your child is misbehaving because you misbehaving. Look at you right now. You cursing this old woman out for what? You cursing her out for what? What did she do? Your child is the one that's bad. What did this old woman do? She didn't do nothing. And all the secretary could do was look at me because, you know, first of all, we melanated. Y'all know melanated people. We just look at each other and we know, like, look at, you know, this some boo-boo the fool bullshit. She looked at me, gave me the eye. I looked back at her like, you know, gave her the eye back. I told her, baby, this, don't even let this nonsense get you upset. I just looked at her and she just looked at me. She smiled because I'm telling her in my eyes, don't let this bitch get you upset. Look at her ass. Call. First of all, Call Willenboro police, cause this some bullshit right here. I'm looking at her telling the secretary, just call Willenboro police. This some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Your child is bad. Your kids is bad. There's no structure. Hey Malik, there's no structure. And you coming up here shouting at the teachers, shouting at the secretary, getting nasty with the principal. For what? Your kid is the one that's doing the bullshit in the school. Now, when they kick your baby out of the school, excuse me, y'all. When they kick your baby out of school, now you talking about woe is me. Woe is me. Why did they kick my baby out of school? We have no shame, y'all. We have no shame. Melanated community, we have no shame. We have no shame. We have no shame. I'm telling you, we got no shame at all. No shame. We got no shame at all. That's the problem. Because we let these kids, some of y'all parents who are single mothers, I'm not saying all of y'all are the same. You're supposed to know the difference of who I'm talking to. Hey, Grace, what's up, baby? Melania, what's going on, baby? You supposed to know the difference of who I'm talking about. If your child don't act crazy and boo-boo the fool, baby, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you. Some single mothers are blessed to have their grandfather, the father, the uncles, and all that to groom her children, to help her children grow. Some of them are blessed. And some of them not. So if you have a foundation like that, baby, please scroll past me. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that get out here. You don't train these babies properly. The baby get indignant. They want to argue and fight. I'm not saying being married. Okay, that's another thing too. Excuse me. I'm not saying being married that life is perfect. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not saying being married that life is perfect. I'm not saying that, okay? Because there's some children who married, their mother and father are married, but there's no structure. There's no structure. The father is not a king. The mother has married a jester. That I'm not talking, listen, that's some boo-boo the fool nonsense. I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, there's some women who they're married and the children grow up and do bullshit. Yes, that means she wasn't married to a king. She was married to a jester and she ran the motherfucking house. That's what it is. Yes, my dear, he ain't leading. That's what it is. He's a jester. He's just there. He's just there. There's couples like that. Okay? That's how you know the difference. But when you got a king in your household, the children know there's some consequences. They know it's some consequences. We got teenage daughters, right? We got teenage daughters. One is about to go off to college. These girls, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. These girls know what to wear before they leave the house. I'm just saying. They know what to wear. They know they can't have no boy coming over here unless we meet the parent first. We have to meet the parents first in order for your sons or daughters to come over to our house. Nobody is to be in the rooms. We don't allow that. You in the house. If you want to go outside, the cameras are watching you. So it doesn't even matter. This is how it is in our house. I'm just saying. There's rules and regulations. Our girls will tell you quick. If you wanted to come to our house, you got to meet our father first. Our father got to meet you first. And then, if my daddy don't like you, When you leave, you won't never come back over here again. And my daddy don't like you. That's it. That's how it is. If my daddy meets you, you a boy. Okay, this is what it is. And they tell their friends, my daddy meets you, you a boy, and my daddy perceives something on you that's not right. You can't come to our house anymore. And they tell him, quick, no, you can't come over here no more. My daddy don't like you. And they tell him, my daddy don't like you. Because they look for that acceptance from their father. They look for that acceptance from their father. I'm just saying. Because if my daddy don't like you, you can't come over here. Because my daddy sees something on you that I don't see. And this is a lot of things that our women, excuse me, who grew up being in a single home with, just the mama, we didn't have that. Hey, Young, how are you? Hi, Dre, how are you? We did not have that growing up. So a lot of us mixed up with young men who were not right. Daddy was not there. Daddy was not there, okay, to say, this young man cannot come here. I don't want this young man here. So mama didn't see. Mama was too busy working. So you let this boy sneak up in the house when mama wasn't there. And then what? A couple weeks later, you run into the bathroom on fire trying to vomit and everything. And now mama find out you doing some chucking and jiving. And I'm saying it like that because that happened to me. I was a teen mother. Mama was doing her street life, okay? And I was doing boo-boo the fool nonsense when I was young. So I was able to have people run up in our house and this and that because my mom wasn't home. She was on doing her, she was on her cocaine trips, her crack trips, okay? So when the house is not governed by a man, the children get to do whatever they want to do. I'm just saying. So now here I am, teenager, pregnant, and my mama immediately knew, okay, so you fucking, huh? That's what's going on. You fucking. So who is the baby daddy? So now I get to tell her, oh, but you told me you was studying. You told me you was studying. I say, yeah, Ma, I was studying. No, but how you pregnant? What does studying and pregnant got to do with the same thing, girl? What does studying and pregnant got to do? Mind you, my mama didn't want to take no blame because she was doing her nonsense. And now when my daddy had to find out, y'all know I was a side chick, baby. My daddy whole heart just broke. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? My daughter? My father told me, you gonna kill your mother. Look at her. She just laying up there and her heart is just hurting. And my mama was crying. DJ Cool, how are you? It's good to see you. My mama was crying. My mama was up there crying. She was ashamed, honey. And let me share something with you. When the other girls that I was cool with and everything in my projects found out I was pregnant when I was young, you know what their mamas told them? This is where shame come in. Hashtag Mrs. She said, this is where shame comes in. Them girls told me I can't rock with you no more. I can't be friends with you no more. You out here pregnant. We cannot be together because my mama said we can't be together, that you a bad influence. Now, was they mama right? Yes, they mama was right. Even though it hurted when I was young. And I had to be on my own. I had to be alone on my own. Some of my friends told me, you're not going to finish school. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be out here in these projects and everything. And I remember putting in my heart and mind, I said, no, I won't. I won't stay here. I will not stay here. And after I had my son, I said, I'm going to find a way to work. I'm going to find a way to work. And I was still young that time. So you had to get working papers and stuff like that. The school had to help you. Okay. Every summer I worked. Every summer I got out there and worked my ass off because I wanted to save money. I wanted to make it, damn it. I did not want to stay in my project. I did not. And even though y'all remember I told y'all that story when I turned 18, my mama caseworker told me you got to come up here and file for welfare because you know you 18, you legal now. I told my mama, I said, for what? My mama said yes. My mama said, yes, you got to go and file because I can no longer take you and your son on my grant. I went up there. I had to tell my business, okay? And he said to me, you going to have to go to this program. You going to have to do this. I said, sir, no disrespect. I don't plan on being on this program. He said, why? I said, because I'm going to find a job. He looked at me. He stopped. He said, you want to work? I said, yes. I said, you give my mama money once a month. And that money don't even last to the end of the month. The money gone. I couldn't tell her my mama on drugs. She was giving the money to the drug dealers. I couldn't say that. It messed my mama up. So I said, my mama don't keep that money all month. That money is gone. That money is gone. Hey, Hey, Tara. What's going on, baby? What's going on, Tara? Okay. My mama don't keep that money to the end of the month. All right. So now he said, well, what you going to do? I said, Newark hiring. Newark Airport is hiring. I'm going there. He said, what? I said, yeah. He said, well, listen, I'm not going to give you. He said, for right now, you still in school. I got to still give you this. So you have to still sign up. And I said, okay. He said to me, so when do you think you're going to get to Newark? I said, as soon as I finish school, I'm out of here. That's what I told him. I had the determination. I was like, I'm not going to be on this shit. So now, excuse me, y'all. They sent me to some program at Union County. Anybody from Elizabeth, you already know this program. Union County. And when I say it was boogaboos and everybody from where I grew up at was in that motherfucker because they had to make sure they collect their welfare check. They were there. But they were playing games. I was ready. I was like, nah, I ain't rocking with this shit. I like getting paid every 2 weeks. I was like, nah, this is nothing. So a teacher said to me, you know you have to do this, you have to do that. And I told the teacher, I said, I already know how to do a resume. She said, what? I said, yeah. I said, I'm just getting out of school. I already know how to do a resume. Okay? I already know how to do a resume. She said, so you have a job lined up? I was so proud, y'all. I was so proud. I'm going to Newark. Motherfucking Newark Airport. I'm going to Newark. Newark, I spent half of my life at that airport. I know that airport up and down, inside out, everything. I spent half of my life in that motherfucker. Okay? Met many people. Big ass family I rock with in Newark. And I love those people. We did a lot of bullshit together. Okay? Shout out to Newark. S2. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. You change your name, sir. You change your name. You change your name. All right, I see you, Corey Joe. You done changed your name. Thank you for the $2 super chat, sir. Good morning, all. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. So now, I got that resume. I went on in there. Went over there to the what building is that? I think they used to call it the I'm trying to remember the name of the building, but it was across from the 109 from Newark Airport. Went up in there, dropped my resume, baby. They called me like 2 weeks later. I was losing my mind. I went to the teacher who was there at Union County. I was like, I'm done. Sign this paper. I'm out of here. She was like, you got a job already? All the women in the classroom was looking and everything. I was like, yup. All right, got the job. She's like, what? No, 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 King UB. It wasn't built in 70. It wasn't built in 70 yet. They used to call it Ferris or something. I forgot the name, but it was across from the 109. So now, got the job. Them girls in there was looking at me like I was crazy. And they was like, oh, you ain't going to be able to get no apartment in the projects because you going to make too much. Oh, Tara, I think you right, Tara. Just to get three. Yes, Tara. Just to get 322. But when I was getting it, when they gave it to me, I think it was 320. 320, Tara. It was 320 or something like that back then, because it was only one child. You get 320. I think it was like 100 and something in food stamps. Okay, so now they was looking at me like I was crazy. And I was in the classroom. They was looking at me like I was crazy. And they was like, you ain't gonna be able to get on no, you ain't gonna be able to get in the projects and none of that. You gonna lose your Medicaid and all that. But guess what happened? I ain't lose my Medicaid until I got full health care at the job, damn it. My caseworker said you gonna lose your Medicaid until you get when you get full Medicaid, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Full health care at your job. When you get full health care, then we going to take you off. And that's what happened. So I ain't even lose my medical. They try to scare me and shit when I was young. I was like, no, I'm still going to get this job. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still going to get this job. Because can you compare to getting $320 a month to bringing home $2,000 a month? Tell me, baby. Can you compare that? And that's not even, let me share something with you. That's overtime. That was back in the day. So that's overtime. On top of the money I was making. That's overtime. So can you compare to that? Hell no, you can't. Hell no, you can't. You can't compare to that. A person that was 19 years old bringing home $2,000 a month. You cannot compare that to that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. When they told me, you can't live with your mama no more. You gotta get your own place. This is when my daddy came in, right here. My daddy came in. I lived with my daddy. That's when I started living with my daddy. And then I got married right after that. So I lived in a nice apartment. I was bringing in that money. That's when I first got married. My first marriage, I got married. I was bringing in money. And I was working, honey. I was bringing that money in. And I was able to save it. Put money away. So can you imagine me if I would have just listened to these women, all these boogaboos, and my mama too? I've been only getting $320 a month. $320 a month, living in the projects and all that. Now listen to me. I'm not taking no shots at anybody who live in the projects. I lived there all my life. Okay? You're going to have to live there to get better. But the problem is that we stay. We stay instead of striving for better. We stay. When they give you those vouchers for Section 8, take those vouchers. Move. Get your babies in a better area. Even though you're going to be paying more, because Section 8 don't pay all your rent all the time. When you start making more money, they cut your stuff down. Okay? You got to start paying the lion's share. Okay? But get those vouchers. Move. You don't have to stay there. Raise your babies in better neighborhoods. Leave. You don't have to stay. But this is the problem. We never like anybody to call us on our ish. We never like it. We get so upset when women say on social media, "You wrong, sis. That doesn't make sense. Why you keeping those babies away from their daddy? Why you doing this? Why you doing that?" We do not correct our sisters. There's only a handful of us that correct our sisters. The rest of y'all motherfuckers is on board with them doing bullshit. I'm just saying. The rest of y'all on board with them doing bullshit, and we think it's all right. If your baby daddy ain't shit, that's what you saying. He ain't shit, okay? And I always say this. I always say this. Shit beget shit. If your baby daddy ain't shit, baby, you ain't shit either. You ain't shit either. You just picked some more shit up. That's what you did. Okay? So now y'all both two ain't shit raising these babies. You can't get up here on social media and say he's just a sperm donor. He just a sperm donor. Well, let me share something with you, baby. You just an incubator. You just an incubator, baby. This is the truth. Sometimes we worried about how a man look on the outside. We all worried about how a man look on the outside. Even a woman too. We so worried about how the woman look on the outside, and she don't have a good heart. She give two shits about you. And now you done got a baby with her. Okay? And now she just gonna crucify you in the court system. Cause she don't give two shits about you. Okay? This is the truth. Stop having babies, my sisters, with men that don't give two shits about you. Stop having babies with men that don't even care nothing about you, baby. Start thinking you need to be a wife. Put in your mind, I need to be a wife, not a baby mama. That's the problem in our culture too. We rather be baby mamas than be a wife. Y'all swear that it's hard. It's hard to be a wife. It's hard to be a wife. It's hard to be a baby mama. I lived on both sides of the spectrum. It is hard to be a baby mama. But you will get up here and say it's hard. It's hard to follow. It's hard to follow this man. Let me share something with you. Don't you listen to your boss? If you working, you listen to your boss, right? I'm just saying, right? You listen to your boss if you working, right? And if you're not working and you on welfare, don't you listen to your caseworker? You listen to your caseworker, right? Caseworker say something to you. Bring this information by this date, okay? You bring the shit, don't you? Don't you? Because if you don't bring the shit, what happened? What happened? They gonna block your shit. You not gonna get them food stamps. You not gonna get that money on the 1st to the 6th. You won't get that money. Okay? Isaiah, how are you, honey? You not gonna get that money. Smoke and talk, what's going on, baby? But y'all will sit up here and say, I ain't gonna listen to no man. But most of the time, your caseworker is a man. Uh-huh. Most of the time, the caseworker is a man. I'm not gonna listen to no man. I'm not gonna listen to no man. I don't care what he said. But you got a boss. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, baby. You got a boss. The difference is that your husband is the boss of the house. That's all. Anything you do, you got to go through him. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. You got to do that. That's the problem. And then you will sit up here and say, ain't no man, this is the nonsense that get on my nerve. Ain't no man gonna just tell me what to do. Ain't no man just gonna tell me what to do. That's what y'all say. Ain't no man gonna just tell me what to do. I ain't gonna be cooking and cleaning for no man. Okay? He ain't my daddy. He ain't my husband. This is what you say. He shouldn't have no husband privileges. This is what you say. But you're giving him the most precious husband privilege in the world. You're giving him that pussy. I said it. I said it. You giving him that pussy. That's the most precious husband privilege you can give him is that pussy. And then second, the baby. You giving him a baby. That's a husband privilege. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. We do, excuse me, we do too much. We do too much. I will not get up here and correct my speech. I will not. Baby mama, baby daddy. That's what you are. You will not get the correct wording at all. You want to know why? Because a mother and a father is in the same household. A mother and a father is in the same household. You gonna get baby mama and baby daddy because y'all in separate households, damn it. That's what you gonna get. That's what you gonna get. That's my mom, that's my baby mama, that's my baby daddy. You will not get mother and father. Mother and father in the same household, damn it. I don't care if you and your feelings. Mother and father is the same household. Y'all want to try to make it the same like husband and wife. If you want to make it the same like husband and wife, then raise those babies in the same household. All y'all doing is making these babies suffer when you raise them on your own. These babies need both. They need both, damn it. They need both. But at the time, before you thought about anything, y'all was fucking without a condom. Everybody was fucking without a condom. Baby, don't be in your feelings. Don't be in your feelings. You must be new to my channel. Don't be in your feelings. Don't be in your feelings. This is a message for everybody. Don't be in your feelings. Everybody, you're out here doing bullshit. Okay? You out here doing bullshit and you want people to co-sign to the shit that you do. We can't co-sign to the shit that you're doing. Hashtag shame Mrs. She Said on Sundays. We cannot co-sign what you're doing. We can't. We can't. Want to know why? We've been doing it long enough. Look where the hell we at now. We've been doing it long enough. Mrs. She Said is in the chat right now. She said, bring back shame. Bring back shame, damn it. This is the problem. We co-sign everything. We co-sign everything. Let me share with you what I mean. Your girlfriend come tell you she's sleeping with a married man. You tell her, girl, get those coins, get them coins. No, this what the fuck you supposed to tell her. No, bitch, you don't do that. No, you don't do that. There's going to be a time where you going to want to get married. You ain't going to want nobody fucking your husband. You supposed to tell her that. Then you were supposed to tell her, our relationship is done. I'm no longer friends with you. I'm no longer friends with you. Because if you can fuck somebody else's husband, you can fuck mine too. Yes. I said it, damn it. If you friends with women who fucking somebody's husband, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, mommy. You ain't shit. Because I'm going to share something with you. A lot of y'all don't know how crazy the wife could be. You don't know. You don't know. You can put you and your friend in danger. Okay? You can put you and your friend in danger. You rocking with a sister, I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Baby, you can leave, honey, if you want to leave. It's all right. You can leave. There's no problem. So, what I'm saying is, you know that she come tell you she cheating with this married man. You don't know if the wife is not in her right mind. You don't know who this woman come from. You don't know her family or nothing. And she find out. Everybody know you got trackers on your phone. She finds out that her husband been coming over to your house. Okay? So, and women, let me share something with you. When women want to find out something, it's a problem. When we want to find out something. I say this all the time, but a lot of men get offended by it. But I don't care. I'm just going to tell you again. We are worse than the FBI and the CIA when we want to find something. Okay? We're worse. We're worse than them when we want to find something. So now she finds out where you live at. Okay? And she find out where your girlfriend live at. And she bold enough to go knock on the door and tell your girlfriend, you better go talk to your friend. Because if I find out that she's still messing with my husband, I'm going to come here and I'm going to hurt you and whoever in your house. And I'm going to have my sisters in the car and we going to come jump you. Wherever we see you, we going to jump you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. See, some of your friends who doing boo-boo the fool nonsense will put you in danger. They will put you in danger. Some of these women who call you, you said that this is your friend, she out here fucking a married man, she will put you in danger because the wife will come to your house. Stop hanging around with bitches like this. She out here cheating and she cheating with a married man and she come tell you, you tell her your friendship is over. So now when the wife come, you tell her, though you tell the wife just like this. You tell them just like this. Tell that wife, she no longer friend. We no longer friends. Because I don't condone the nonsense she doing. My sisters, we got to start disconnecting from women that do shit like this. We got to tell them, I don't want to be your friend no more. Because if you can fuck somebody, man, that you don't know, you can do it to me. You can do it to me. You can screw my husband. I'm just saying. My sisters, we got to stop co-signing it. Stop co-signing it. What you thinking she could do this to somebody, just a stranger? She do this to a stranger. And you don't think she could do this to you? I watched yesterday or the other day, it was on IG. A woman who was a producer of one of these bullshit shows, okay? That all they do is show ratchet black women bullshit shows, okay? She's a producer. Her friend was on the show, okay? Was a candidate for one of the brothers, okay? She was dating this cat for a minute. Then all of a sudden, hey King, how are you, hun? Then all of a sudden, the producer started dating him too. And they had an interview with them, and she told everybody in the interview, I don't owe her anything. I don't owe her nothing. Mind you, they were friends. She said, I don't owe her any explanation on what the fuck I did. Okay? Because she was just a side chick. She just was a side chick. This is what she said. She just was a side chick. She just was a side chick. That's it. That's what she said. Oh, no. He ain't never want you. He ain't never want you. He married me. So, baby, let me share something with you. He was messing around with a whole bunch of women. He was messing around with a whole bunch of women. And then he turned around and married you. You know what that means? He ain't got that dog out of him yet. He was messing with a whole bunch of women and then he turned around and married you. He ain't got that dog out of him yet. You got a problem here. Because your girlfriend was dating him and then you started dating him. Baby, that's a problem there. I don't care how much you liked him. That is a problem there. It's not going to land the way you think it is. It is not going to land the way you think it is. The thing is, you will get foolish people like here. This person inside my chat right now talking about mind your own. Mind your own. My sisters, this is our problem. When we mind our own, our community get tore down. When we mind our own, our community get tore down. That's what we say. When we mind our own and we don't say nothing when we see our sisters doing bullshit, the community continues to get tore down. And this is what happened. This is what happened. Because when we don't say nothing to our sisters, nobody else gonna say nothing to them. They don't care. They don't care if the melanated community continue to get destroyed. They don't care. This is why I tell y'all, once they take our once you get your mind taken. Once your mind is taken, the body follows. Once your mind is taken, the body follows every time. Y'all miss that part. Isaiah, baby, let me share something with you. We not in our space, honey. We not in our space. We ain't in our space at all. Tara, I'm about to change you right now, baby. I'm about to change you. We not in our space at all, okay? So if you get trolls, block them. You don't even have to time them out or anything, baby. Just block them. Yeah. We ain't in our space. We not on StreamYard. We streaming straight from YouTube. So I get all the boo-boo the fool bullshit. Just block them. I don't even care. You know I don't care. I don't care nothing about this part, honey. I don't care nothing about this part. Block them. Yeah. I ain't in for all that foolery. If you don't agree with the message, they got other content creators that's over here. Scroll the fuck up. Nobody cares. Scroll the fuck up. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to watch me. So now, that's the thing. That's the thing in our community. That's the thing in our community. We co-sign everything. We know the fuck she doing ain't right. I'm not saying you gotta go curse her out. But I'm saying you give a caution. Like, mama, you know that don't make sense. You know what you doing that don't make no... You know what I'm saying? It's not right. Say something. It's not right. But because we scared of the verses that's in the Bible and they using it against us, judge ye not and ye shall not be judged. Who is without sin cast the first stone? But they're taking it and using it out of context. You out here on the corner selling your pussy. You half dressed. You got your breasts and your butt hanging out. And I'm your sister. And I come to you and I don't say nothing. I say, oh, girl, you look good. You look good, girl. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Go just like this and say, baby, you know you ain't supposed to be outside like this. You know you ain't supposed to be outside like this. Oh, well, I got to use what I got to get what I want. Go get a motherfucking job. That's what you tell them. Go get a motherfucking job. Go get a job. We got to stop making excuses for our sisters. Let us stop co-signing they bullshit. When they come and they getting on Kendra G, got 8 damn children. Everybody in the chat like, yeah, she gonna find somebody. She gonna find somebody. She gonna find somebody good. That's a damn lie. You're lying. You lying. She ain't gonna find nobody. Mm-mm. Now you might as well go sit down and raise those children. Kendra G need to start telling them that. When they have a lot of kids, she need to start telling them that. You need to just go raise those babies. That's what you need. You don't need no man. You don't need no man, baby. You need to go raise those kids and try to work with their fathers to help have you train those kids properly. That's what you need. That's the truth. We need to start saying that. We need to start saying that. When women get on Kendra G's show and they say they've been married 20 years and they looking for a man and they had just left their husband about a year ago, Kendra G need to start saying, but you just left your husband a year ago and now you want a man? She need to say you disqualified. You can't be up here. How is it that you've been married 20 fucking years? Let's talk about it. You've been married 20 fucking years, and then now a year later, you say you need a man. But you had a whole man for 20 years. You had a whole man for 20 years. So it took you a year to go find yourself. It took you a year. When I hear stories like this, you know what I be praying? That the husband found somebody good and he on his shit. I be praying that he finds somebody good and he on his shit and he do not take you back. I be praying. Because you don't deserve a good man when you could be married all those years and then turn around and say, I don't want to be married no more, and we find you on the Kendra G show. I'm just saying. Another thing, too, that get on my nerve, and I'm just speaking the stuff that get on my nerve, hashtag Sundays. Okay, Mrs. She said. Y'all that get these good brothers that be on a motherfucking grind. Y'all that get them good ones. And y'all make them your friends. You put them in the friend zone. And you use this brother for all types of resources. And he think that it's going to land well. And then you turn around and fuck around with a jester and get pregnant. And then you want him. Now you want the one that you stuffed in the friend zone. You want him to help you raise this man baby. Now you want him to help you raise this Pookie and Rere baby. Now you want him to. The one you had in the friend zone all the while. And if you would have been dating this man would have made you a queen. He would have made you a wife instead of a baby mama. This is why I say the melanated community, y'all just only want to be baby mamas. And why I say this is that the truth is in the pudding, baby. 80% of us are baby mothers. 80% of us are baby mothers. And I know y'all gonna say, well, what about them daddies? Them daddies. Excuse me, those daddies. Those daddies, you know. They 44%. So what that mean, boys and girls? What that mean, boys and girls? Y'all fucking the same men. That's what it mean. Because if it was all black men that was just fucking, it'd be 80% just like y'all. That's what it mean. Y'all fucking the same men. This is why Pookie and Rere be having, okay? This is why Pookie and Rere be having like 10, 15 children. Okay? That's why. Because we're screwing the same men. You don't want your own. You rather share. You don't want your own. You rather share. You rather be baby mama number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 than go and work at it and get you a man, okay, that makes sense. Now, I know in the Bible it says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and will receive favor from the Lord. I know that's what the Bible says. But my sister, he can choose you, right? He's going to choose you as his wife, but it's up to you to accept. He can ask you to marry him, but it's up to you to accept. That's why, my sisters, you have to vet. Learn how to vet. Stop asking this man how much he make, how much he bring home. Stop asking him that. Ask him, what's your 5-year plan, baby? What do you plan on? Where do you plan on being in the next 5 years? Start asking that. Why is we always immediately just going to the money? Ask, what's your 5-year plan? Now you know if this shit makes sense to you, baby. Now you know if this shit makes sense to you. I'm just saying. A lot of us do boo-boo the fool nonsense and we don't know if this shit makes sense. We just doing nonsense. Our babies are being raised boo-boo the fool bullshit. And my sisters, we are co-signing everything. Even down to the stars. Even down to the stars. All the stars that get pregnant, they not married. We co-sign that shit. Oh, you look so beautiful. Congratulations and all this other stuff. But just because she is a star don't mean she ain't gonna struggle like a baby mama is. A woman who ain't got no money. You still gonna struggle. Money don't buy happiness. Money can't buy no man to help you train that child. But we laugh, we think it's funny when we see all these stars getting pregnant and ain't no daddy around. Ain't no daddy around. She's still a human being. She gonna cry at night. She gonna still be alone in her big ass house, trying to raise children alone. And this is another thing that a lot of y'all gonna be mad with me about, but I don't give two shits. Children belong with their father. They do. They belong with their daddies. Children belong with their fathers. I don't care how mad y'all is with me, but they belong with their daddies. They supposed to be raised by their daddies. He's the owner manual, damn it. He is the owner's manual. Them children belong with him. This is why some of us can't even control these children, because they don't come from you. You the incubator, mama. You the incubator. I ain't trying to make you feel bad, but it's the truth. The baby is breeding everything off you and resources to live. You the incubator, baby. They need the owner's manual in their life. They need the owner's manual in their life. This is the thing that we miss all the time because you don't want him around. Or sometimes you have just chose the wrong man to fuck. Let's get it right. I did the same thing too. I'm not saying here just kicking your back in and I'm holier than that. I am not. I am not. I've done some shit in my time. When I get up here and I'm talking my shit, I don't have motherfucking stats and charts and shit. I'm speaking game from my mouth. I don't have shit written down except the motherfucking title. I'm just talking out my motherfucking mouth. And people who follow me on YouTube, okay, that follow me, okay, most of them know I'm just spitting game. Especially the old heads. They already know, nah, mama just spitting game. She ain't got that shit written down. She just talking. I'm telling you some good. I'm not a regular content creator. I am not. I never want to be put in that category that I'm a regular content creator. I am not. I just get on here and I talk shit. And if you can find a lesson in me talking shit, clap for your motherfucking self. We co-sign everything that happens in the melanated community. We see bullshit, we co-sign it. Everything. And we think it's okay. Because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I want us to stop glorifying baby mamahood. That shit is hard. It's not to be glorified. It's hard. We got the shit backwards. We glorify baby motherhood and we disrespect wives. We disrespect wives. We call them slaves. You slave. You a slave. That's what you call a wife. You call her a slave. She's a slave. She caters to her husband. She takes care of a household. She does everything her husband says. She's supposed to. He's the fucking president. She's supposed to listen to her husband. He's the motherfucking president. Y'all baby mothers will sit up here and say, you got it easy. You got it easy. I get to do whatever I want to do. I ain't got to listen to no man. But let's not talk about the nights that you cry in your house by yourself. Let's not talk about the nights when you got to go take shower and cry in the bathroom because you don't want the kids to hear you crying because it's hard. Let's stop getting up here on social media acting like you got your shit together. Because I was a baby mother, I know how hard it is. I was. And I was your young one. So I know how hard it is to raise children and have to tend to them on your own. I know how hard it is. And I know how hard it is to be a wife. But I'm going to share something with you. If somebody ever said to me, you get a second chance at fixing what you did, I'd have waited on my king. I'd have waited. I would have waited because I would have just knew he was coming. I would have waited. hmm I would have waited because I'm going to share with you why. I found that being a wife was so much better. Being a wife was so much better. I would never give that up for anything in the world. Nothing. If somebody said to me you had to go back to being a baby mother, I'll whoop your ass. First of all, I don't support violence. I don't support violence. Take heed to the message does not support violence. I'm monetized. But I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass. I got a nice two-piece. I'll whoop your ass. That, And I like to stomp, too. So that, no. That ain't gonna work. I'm just saying. We get up here, we glorify being baby mamas. Some of y'all, I got a PhD. I got this, I got that. That PhD can't do shit for you when those kids start acting fucking crazy. Uh-huh. Yes. You don't have the owner's manual in your household. That PhD and all that education and money can't do shit for you when those kids start acting crazy. See, one thing I love about the owner's manual, when their offspring start acting crazy, this is what they do. They tell you, go sit down. They go shut the door and start talking to their offspring. Because they know why they offspring acting crazy. They know why. They the owner's manual. Shout out to JT. They know why. They know why they acting crazy. So now the owner's manual know how to handle that shit accordingly. They know what to do to the child. And mama, you not the owner's manual, so you don't know what to do. You don't have the instructions. Fathers are needed in our community, my sisters. Y'all younger women, don't be fooled by these old hyenas. Don't be fooled by these whole old hyenas, these old chicken hoes. Don't be fooled by these women. Tell you don't need no man to raise a baby. Don't be fooled by them babies. Don't be fooled by them. Go to school, get that education. But also put in your mind you want to be a wife. Put in your mind you want to be a wife. Go ahead, do all the pledging and everything in your school and all that stuff in college. Do all those things that you want to do. But you put in your mind you want to be a wife. Don't get out here in your late 40s and talk about you want to get married and you want to have children. Put it in your mind while you in college that you want to be a wife. That means you got to clean out everything that is not right in you. Start learning how to seek God. Seek God. If you come from a foundation that already know God, then you get in your word more. Don't get out here and listen to these older women that will tell you that these men will be here waiting. They're going to be here waiting. They will not. There's not enough of them, baby. It's not enough of them. In our community, it's not enough of men in our community. Shout out to Planned Parent motherfucking hood. It's not enough men in our community to go around. Do not believe what these women tell you, these older women. Put in your mind you want to get married too. You want to have children someday. Put it in your mind. Don't wait till you get 40-something, 50-something years old talking about you want to get married, you want to have children. Don't do that, baby. You set yourself up for failure. These older women that tell you men will be out here waiting, they're going to be here waiting, they're lying. It's not true. It's not true. Get a mindset change, baby. My younger women, y'all ain't got no babies. Get a mindset change. Get a mindset change. You got that PhD, you got that college education, baby. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That's a good thing. I'm proud of you. But don't let that education mess you up for a lifetime affair, honey. And a lifetime affair is you being married. Marriage is a lifetime affair, honey. A dance that never ends until God called one of y'all to glory. And I'm going to share something with you. There's some that will get out here and say, well, you ain't got to be married. You ain't got to be married. This is true. You ain't got to be married. This is true. But I'm going to share with you what's supposed to happen then if you don't want to be married. You ain't supposed to be fucking. And you better not have no children. That's the truth. That's the truth. And I know you sitting up here like, mama, you know, that's not the real world. That's not realistic, this and that. That's not what happened. I'm going to share with you why. Because we breeding monsters in this motherfucker. We breeding monsters in the melanated community where grandma is even scared to walk down to CVS. Grandma's scared to walk down to Walgreens to get her medication. Grandma's scared to walk to the senior center Because one of y'all badass kids out there doing bullshit. Grandma can't even sit in the court because y'all doing bullshit in the court. I'm just saying. Excuse me. I'm just saying. Y'all do a lot of bullshit in our community that the elders can't even be outside no more. That's why I say we breeding monsters, because y'all all having babies by the same men. And these men y'all having these men y'all having babies by that's not raising these kids properly. They jesters. These are Pookie and Ray Ray y'all fucking. It's the truth. Y'all fucking the wrong type of men, okay? And y'all think it makes sense to you. My sisters, God gave you so many jobs, but the most precious job in the world was to choose who blood lineage continue and who doesn't. And we all got F's from that job. We all got F's. Now, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if it apply, baby, eat this soup. You're going to eat this soup today. If it apply, eat the soup, okay? Eat the soup. Eat the soup if it apply. If it don't apply, baby, let it fly. We have gave babies to the wrong men. And now all these Pookie and Ray Rays are running around our neighborhood and they making more Pookie and Ray Ray. And you know the excuse that they use? And the girls too. The girls same thing too. Well, my mama wasn't around, so I don't need to be around. That's why she always dropping those babies off somewhere at grandma's house. Grandma done raised her because the mama didn't do the right thing. Grandma done raised her, and now she taking her same kids to grandma. Grandma raising those kids. Daddy's running around here talking about, well, my daddy wasn't around. I don't need to raise my own. Daddy's running around here. I don't need to raise my own. My daddy wasn't with me. And I look how I grew up. You're cursing your child to repeat the same fate that you going through. You not breaking no generational curses. Because your mama did it and your daddy did it. You think it's okay to do it to your babies. No, it's not. Hell to the no, it's not. It's not okay to do that to your babies. It's not. It's not okay to hurt your babies. If your mama wasn't there, damn it, my daughters, my sisters, y'all stand up, damn it. If your mama wasn't there, you take care of your babies. My brothers, if your daddy wasn't there, you take care of your babies. Take care of your babies. Somebody, listen, they need you. Take care of your babies. Until a change come, we ain't gonna get it right. This is why these conversations keep happening, because we don't have it right. We don't. We don't have the conversation of family. We don't got it right. This is why all the content creators come back to this. We don't have it right. We don't promote marriage in our community. We don't promote marriage. We promote being a baby mother. It's okay to be a baby mother. It is not. We're raising monsters. We're raising children that are broken. Even our children who live in this household, they always say, Mama, Daddy, you so hard on us, this and that. Y'all always on us. And you know what we tell them? Because if we don't be on you, the world gonna be on you, baby. If we don't train you, the world gonna train you, and they gonna be harsh with you. So if you don't train your children inside the home, when they get out there in the world gonna teach them. And sometimes the world will teach them and they will end 6 feet under. The world will teach them and the world will put them 6 feet under. That's why you have to train these kids when they in your household. Train them when they in your household. Have an owner's manual to look back to, and that is the king. To look back to. Stop listening to these women that's clowning you because you got a husband. Stop listening to them. They do not have a covering. They up here judging you because you love your husband. You want to respect your husband and everything. You want to do right by your husband. They up here judging you for no reason, baby. They up here judging you for boo-boo the fool nonsense. And you worried about the wrong thing. A lot of y'all will get up here and even me, you critique me. A lot of y'all get up here, I'm preaching facts, but you will critique me on the way I talk. You will critique me on the words that I speak. You will critique me on how I look or my size, or even ask me, are you married? And as much as I promote my king on my platform, that shouldn't even be an answer. I shouldn't have to answer that. But yes, I'm married. Going on 17 years to a wonderful man. Am I saying my life is perfect? Hell no, I'm not. But in everything, you must put the work in. Am I saying that I'm a good Christian? I'm lying if I say I do. I am not. I say stuff that even make the pastor look at me double time. Yes, I do. The problem is that I call out shit that don't look right. That's why you have a problem with me. And some of y'all will say, you Christian, you ain't supposed to judge. Hey, listen to me. You supposed to judge righteously. You can judge, but you supposed to judge righteously. That's the problem in our community. We miss that part. If your sisters and brothers are doing foolery, you're supposed to tell them that's not how it go. That's not what you're supposed to do. A mindset change needs to happen. And even though all the things that I'm speaking right now is in Deuteronomy, mm-hmm, and everything that's happening in the melanated community is supposed to happen. But we have to still talk about how fucked up it is. We still have to talk about how wrong it is. Y'all take heed to the motherfucking message. I'm done. I'm done. Okay? I'm done for the day. All right? If you like my content, please like and subscribe to my page. Also, there's 3 dots at the top of the page. If you feel my content, hit those 3 dots for the like. If you don't like my content, keep motherfucking scrolling. They got other people on this motherfucking platform. You don't have to stop and see me and shit. You don't have to stop and see me. If you like my shit, like and subscribe. If you don't like my shit, keep fucking scrolling. You don't have to stay here. If you want to donate to the channel to help it grow, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, my Cash App is in the bio, or either you could do a super chat here on YouTube if you feel my content, all right? If you can't do none of that, give me a motherfucking like. If you can't donate, like the motherfucker. Like it. Hit the 3 dots at the top, damn it. If you like the shit. If you don't like the shit, go. Now, we got our own family business called ubnracksfashion.com. If you're interested, the links is in the bio. Real business. We pay motherfucking taxes in Jersey. It's a real business. Okay? if you're interested. There's 5 links there. So you got the main website, ubnracksfashion.com. You got eBay, Pushmart, Macari, and Etsy. All of them is there. Okay? If you want to shop with us. Also, I sell merch. I sell merch on YouTube. They make content creators sell merch. Okay? So hats, cups, mugs, water bottles, book bags, all that good shit. Go check it out. It's got a shop and store at the top, damn it. If you interested, go check it out. Okay? Now, I'm motherfucking done. I'm done. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all be safe in these motherfucking streets. And listen to what the hell I'm telling you. A mindset change needed to be done. Stop wanting to be a damn baby mama. Learn how to be a motherfucking wife before the king come get you. Ask God Almighty to clean out everything that is not right in you for marriage. Ask him to clean out everything that's not right in you for marriage. Take heed to the message, everybody.